We go through so much of our life trying to find ourselves, finding who we are, who we truly are, and our own individuality. It's a struggle for sure, because a lot of people, they embark on this journey, they are somewhat saying they're finding themselves, but while they're finding themselves, they are first losing themselves. Then while they're losing themselves, nobody else can relate to them, so they feel like they're having a lonely journey. It should be temporary. It shouldn't be forever that we are losing ourselves or trying to be different. It should eventually come to harmony. You see, society has a way of conformity, way of creating this sheep mentality and making people follow by the rules. And the rebel of a spiritual energy, the infinite spirit, doesn't like to be controlled. He or she wants to be free. That's the rebel stage, like a kid rebelling against everything you say. And sometimes in the rebel stage, one must be very conscious of not getting lost and becoming lost with the rebel stage. Because sometimes when somebody rebels so much, they are rebelling even against what they think is right or wrong, just to prove their point that they are rebelling and that they are different, that they are not wanting to be controlled. One of my old mentors used to say, why fit in when you were born to stand out? And that is a great saying temporarily for those who are too much controlled and not being themselves. But eventually, when one has that freedom, what if the secret behind it is to not be so different after all? Bruce Lee once said, be like water, my friend. You see, water is the most softest thing, flexible. It moves anywhere and it always gets to its destination. Yet at the same time, it's the most powerful thing. It can penetrate through rock and it always reaches where it needs to reach. He once said, if you take water, you put it in the cup, the water becomes the cup. You put it into a teapot, it becomes the teapot. And if I look at all species right now in existence, I would say that the chameleon is probably the smartest creature of all. You need to first understand your goal. If your goal is to create disruption, if your goal is to enjoy the thrill and the roller coaster ride, then by all means, be the rebel, enjoy the rebel experience, but there will be a lot of ups and downs. Or maybe for some of you, your goal is only just to be in peace and bliss. And sometimes if you just want to be at peace and bliss, maybe is not to challenge. Maybe is not to fight. Maybe is to become the chameleon, where in an environment where people are blaming and complaining, you just become invisible in that moment. You don't challenge it. Maybe in those moments where you are in peace and bliss, you become that. Maybe when you are in moments where people have their opinions and they judge and they have their thoughts, maybe it's the art of allowing or witnessing. And maybe if we can just be the observer at times of struggles and chaos, and we just see through this physical reality or this physical vessel, maybe we can just watch the whole thing play out organically, in flow state, in divine flow with the universe, and we can just watch the movie play without any attached emotions. And if that, then maybe we can come to acceptance and become one with everything that is in existence once again. And maybe that is the ultimate of peace and bliss and harmony, when you return and unite in oneness with the universe.